Unit 4. Special Examinations. Tasks 1, 2 and 3.
Good afternoon, Mr. Priestley. Come in and have a seat.
Good afternoon, Mr. Davidson.
Now, I've had a letter from your doctor saying that you've been having problems with your sight.
Yes, that's right, Doctor.
Could you tell me how long the left eye has been bad for?
Oh, going on for about a year now, I suppose.
And what do you do?
I'm a postman. I deliver letters and that sort of thing.
How is your work being affected?
Oh, it's really bad. I can hardly see the letters, let alone the addresses. I have to get my mates to do that sort of thing for me. And it's getting to a stage where I just can't cope, really.
I see, yes. I'd just like to examine your eyes, and perhaps we could start with the chart. Could you just look at the chart for me? Can you see any letters at all?
No, nothing.
OK. Well, with the right eye, can you see anything?
N, H, T, A. That's about all, I'm afraid.
Now, does that make any difference?
No, nothing.
What about that one? Does that have any effect?
Not really. I can't really say it does.
Right. OK. Thank you very much indeed.
Unit 4. Tasks 7 and 8.
Now, Debbie, can I have a look at you to find out where your bad cough is coming from? Would you like to stay sitting on Mum's knee? That's fine. Now let's ask Mum to take off your jumper and blouse. You'll not be cold in here. Now I'm going to put this thing on your chest. It's called a stethoscope. It might be a bit cold. I'll warm it up. Feel the end there, OK? First of all, I listen to your front and then your back.
She's had that done lots of times by Dr. Stewart.
Good. Well done. You didn't move at all. Now I'd like to see your tummy, so will you lie on the bed for a minute? Will I guess what's in your tummy this morning? I bet it's Rice Krispies. Now, while you're lying there, I'll feel your neck and under your arms. Are you tickly? Now the top of your legs. That's all very quick, isn't it? Mrs. Thompson, could Debbie sit on your knee again? I'd like you to hold her there while I examine her ears and throat. Right, Debbie. Here's a little light to look in your ears. This will tickle a bit, but won't be sore. Good girl. What a nice ear. Now let's see the other one. Now nearly the last bit. Open your mouth. Let me see your teeth. Now open it as wide as you can. Good. I wonder how tall you are, Debbie. Could you come and stand over here and I'll measure you? Stand straight. That's fine. Have you ever been on a weighing machine? Just stand up here and we'll see how heavy you are. Well, we're all finished now. You've been very good. I'll have a talk with your mum and you can play with the toys for a minute.
Unit 4. Task 9. 5. Foot.
We'll just ask Mummy to take off your shoes and socks so I can have a quick look at your feet. It might be tickly, but it won't be sore.
6. Nasal passage.
Can you sit on Mummy's knee? I'm going to have a look at your nose with this little light. You won't feel anything at all. Can you put your head back to help me?
Unit 4. Tasks 11, 12, 13 and 14. Hello, Mr. Walters. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fine. Very well, thank you.
You know who I am, don't you?
Now, let me see now. I know your face, but I can't quite place who you are. I think I know. I think I should know who you are.
Well, that's right. I'm Dr. Williams. I've met you several times before, you know.
Oh, you're the doctor. Well, I remember old Dr. Horsborough quite well. I remember when he had a surgery down in the old Kirkgate. But I don't remember seeing him recently.
No, Dr. Horsborough's been retired for a good number of years now. I took over his practice and I've seen you before. Maybe you don't recall that. Have you been here long?
Where? Where do you mean?
In this house. Have you been here long?
Oh, I've been here some time, I think.
Do you remember where this is? Where is this place?
This'll be the High Street, isn't it?
Yes, this is the High Street. How long have you been living in the High Street?
Oh, it must be a good number of years now. My mother used to stay down in North High Street, of course, and I used to stay with her. But when I got married, I moved up here. Oh, that must be a good number of years. I can't quite remember the time.
Do you remember when you were born? What was the year of your birth? Can you remember that?
Oh, yes, I was born in 1913.
Ah, what month were you born in? Do you remember that?
Oh, yes. I'm an April baby. I was always an April baby. Not an April fool. Not the 1st of April, you know.
Do you remember what time of the month? What was the date?
Oh, it was the 17th of April.
Well, how old will you be now, do you think?
Oh, I've retired now. I must be about 69, I think. Yeah, I'll be about 69.
Well, there's no doubt the years go by. What year is it this year? Do you know that?
Well, this'll be about 1989 now, I suppose.
Fine. And what month are we in?
Oh, now let me see. It'll be I can't remember, Doctor.
Well, tell me, is it summer or winter?
Oh, well, I suppose it's so cold it must be the winter time. It'll be January, is that right?
Well, actually, it's February now, but it feels as though it was January, doesn't it? Do you remember what day of the week it is? Or do the days not mean a great deal to you now that you're not working?
Oh, you're right. The days seem to run into each other. But this'll be Tuesday, I think. No, it'll be Wednesday, isn't it?
Well, I suppose that Wednesday or Thursday, one day tends to become much the same as the other when we're not working. Isn't that right?
Oh, you're right there.
Unit 4, Task 16 and Language Focus 11. Part 1.
I now want to test how well you can feel things on the skin. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and say yes each time you feel me touching the skin of your legs with this small piece of cotton wool. I'll touch the back of your hand with it now. Do you feel that?
Yes, Doctor.
Well, every time you feel me touch your legs, say yes.
Fine.
Part 2.
Well, that was quite easy, wasn't it? Now, I'm going to try something a little different. I have this sharp needle with this blunt end. I want you to say sharp or blunt each time you feel me touch.
Part 3.
The other sensation I want to test is whether you feel this tube hot or this other tube, which is cold. Remember, I want you to keep your eyes closed, and each time I touch the skin of your legs, I want you to tell me whether it's hot or cold.
All right.
Part 4.
Next, I'm going to test you with this vibrating fork. I'm going to press it on the ankle bone, and I want you to tell me whether you feel it vibrating, and if you do, to say stop when you feel it's stopped.
Unit 4, Task 18, Part 5.
I'm now going to test the pulses in your legs. First, we'll press on the blood vessel here in the groin, and now behind the knee. Could you bend it a little for me?
Sorry.
And here, behind the ankle bone. And now at the top of the foot. And now the other leg.
Unit 5, Investigations, Task 2.
Now, I'm going to take some fluid off your back to find out what's giving you these headaches. A nurse will help me. It won't take very long. Now, I want you to move right to the edge of the bed.
Oh.
That's it. Right. Lie on your left side. Great. Now, can you bend both your knees up as far as they'll go?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. I'll just put a pillow between your knees to keep you comfortable. There you go. Put your head right down to meet your knees.
Right.
Curl up. Now, I'm going to wipe your back with some antiseptic. You'll feel it a bit cold, I'm afraid. And now I'm going to give you a local anaesthetic so it won't be sore. You'll feel just a slight jab, OK? There. We'll wait for a few minutes for that to take effect. Right now, lie still. That's very important.